Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back again to my channel. I am Victory from Victory PM Studios, and today, oh, that reminds me, Happy New Year to every one of our subscribers. Thank you for staying to the channel. Thank you for your amazing support throughout the year 2022, and today is another wonderful, amazing year. I said thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Keep watching the videos and super amazing things awaits you this here 2023. Okay, I remain Victory from VM Studios, and today I'll be teaching you guys a very wonderful trick in Photoshop. I'll be showing you guys how to achieve a glowing effect in Photoshop. So I'll be showing you how I get to achieve this image from this to this. Amazing, right? Yeah, so that is what you'll be learning today. This effect can be used for any images. You can apply these results this for any images, and it gives you the same result all the time. Wonderful, right? Okay, so these are background image. So the first thing we have to do is just to select our subjects from the background, which I've done here. So these are subjects, so let me rename these subjects. So these are subjects separated from the background, and these are background layer. So the next thing I'll do, I'll turn off this subject. I need to take out the parts where I want the glowing effect to come up from. So what I'm trying to do here is that I want to make it look as if a book is inside of the book is glowing. So all I have to do is to make a selection of the parts that I want the effect of the glowing to come out from. So I'll just click on my background layer here, pick on any of my selection tool, then I'll just select this part that I want the glowing effect to apply on. So I'll just do that quickly. You can also use your pen tool. It depends on which one works best for you. So I'm going to do a rough selection here. So you just pick it. If you don't know how to use your polygon master tool, you can always learn how to do that. So I'll just take the selection and I'll just pick the edges of the book, the part I want to apply the glowing effect. Okay, if I'm done with this, I'll just Ctrl J to duplicate it from the background layer, or I'll just right click and I'll click on duplicate layer. So doing this, I will have, oh sorry about that, I'll just Ctrl J to duplicate the selected layer, Ctrl J. So now I have just this layer, this part of my book in its own layer. So this is it. I'll bring it above the subject layer. I'll just drag it above the subject layer. So this is my subject layer, this is my book. So I will name this one glow, and I'll turn on all this now. I'll zoom this out. So the next thing I need to do, of course, you know that before something can glow out very well, some of the parts of the element has to be in shadows, because there is no glowing without shadows. In other words, what I'm trying to say in essence is that if the pictures or if my environment is not dark, there's no way the glowing effect is going to be very pronounced, because lights will be overshadowing them. So what I'll do, let me just turn this off for a while. What I'll do, I'll just click on my background layer, come to my adjustment layer, and I'll click on color lookup table here. I'll just scroll all the way down to night from day. What this will do is will darken. Okay, let me turn this one off. Darken my overall document. Then if I should turn on my glow now, you see that that part where I selected, the part of the book, is actually not dark, because my color lookup for my night from day is below open my glow layer, or instead of using the color lookup, you can also just come to adjustment layer and click on my exposure here. I'll take my exposure all the way down, then I'll take my gamma correction all the way up. It darken my subject so that the parts which are cropped out will be in focus. So having done that, I'll just click on duplicate my glow layer. I'll duplicate this, click OK. I'll select these two, I'll hold down my shape layer, click on the other one here, then I will group it together, and I'll open my group, turn this one off, come to the glow copy, I'll right click this and I will turn it to smart object. The reason I'm turning to smart object is so that if I should apply any effects to it, I can easily go back and make changes to that. So what I will do now, if I should zoom in, you see that the edges of my subject of this my book, selected book here, is looking too sharp. So what I'll do, I'll just blur it out. I'll come to filter, I'll come to blur, I'll come to Gaussian blur. So I'll just pick a radius of, let me say, 5%. Okay, I think 5 is too much. Let's just pick a radius of, okay, let's say 2%. I'll click OK, and I'll change my blending mode from normal to linear dodge, because what linear dodge does, it brightens your subject. It brightens, that is just what it does. Screen also brightens, it takes away the dark parts and pops out the brightness. You can either use linear dodge or you can use screen. Both of them does almost the same thing. So for this tutorial, I will just go with linear dodge, and I'll zoom out. Then the next thing I will do is just for me to start duplicating my glow copy. So I'll just Ctrl J to duplicate. I'll click on my Gaussian blur here under my smart object. I'll increase the radius of the blur from 2% to, let's say, 50%. I'll click OK. What this does is that it helps to spread the amount of glow in that particular environment. If I should turn this one off now, you see that the glow is affecting just here. But if I should turn it on, it's spreading the glow to other parts of the book, because that is what light does. The light does not just retain in one place, it spreads across this environment and reflects its colors on any surfaces it comes across with. So this, you can keep duplicating and duplicating until you are satisfied with the effect. The more you duplicate, the more you increase the value of your radius. So what I'll do, I'll just Ctrl J again. I'll click on my Gaussian blur and increase the value from 50 to, let's say, 100. I'll click OK. I'll duplicate again, Ctrl J. I'll click on my Gaussian blur here and increase it to 150. I'll click OK. I'll duplicate again. I'll click on my Gaussian blur. I can increase it to 250. I'll click OK, and for one last time I can duplicate again. I'll click on my Gaussian blur, increase the radius of the blur to, let's say, 500. I'll click OK. Now let me take this one out. So let me turn my group. This was before, this after. You see the amount of glow that is there. So if you think the exposure, the image is looking too dark, you can just double click on your exposure here and take it up a little. There we go, to bring back some highlights. So here's our glow. We'll name this group glow. Here's our before, here's our after, here's our before, here's our after. You see some parts of this glow actually reflecting on the face of the subject. Now for you to change the color of the glow, all you have to do is just to come to your adjustment layer, come to you on the saturation. You have to colorize this. It's affecting everywhere. You just clip it to our glow group, then you can boost the color up, so you can change the saturation to fit any color of your choice. So that is before, that is after. And boost it up. You can take the color down to pop it out a little, take the brightness down to pop it out a little. So these are before, these are after, these are before, these are after. Amazing, right? So that is basically how you add colors to your glow. Then of course, since the area is showing green, the light from the glow is green. All this part of the image that is bright has to come up with green. Green has to reflect on some parts of the cloth. To achieve that in a very simple way, all you have to do is just to duplicate your color layer, which is your hue and saturation. Duplicate this one, then you bring it under your glow. Sorry about that. You bring it under your glow group, just below the subject group. Turn this one up. Now turn on the subject. It's popping out. Then you just turn on this color, green color. You clip it behind the subject to apply those green highlights to your subject. Of course, it's too much now. All we have to do is to remove the color from the dark side, because the glow is not going to be showing more on the dark side. It's just going to be showing more where the highlight is in the subject. So you just duplicate this one, then we'll click on this one. It brings out our layer style dialog box. Then you come to your line layer, you drag the light out of the dark part, take it out of the dark part. Then when you see the dark part has been eliminated, just hold your alternate and break it to add a smooth transition to it. Take this one down a little, take this one up a little. You click OK. Of course, it's looking too much. Then you just bring down the opacity a little. Bring it down a little. So these are before, these are after. Then another thing you can do to make it look more appealing is just to darken some of the highlights here to make it pop out. It's looking too bright. So to do that, you just click on your adjustment layer, come to your brightness and contrast. So you take the brightness down a little, then you take the contrast up. Take the brightness down. This before, this before, this after. Then now you can boost the color up a little to apply it in some of those parts. If you think it's too much, you can always reduce. So that is basically how we apply our glow effect. So we move from this to this. These are before, these are after, these are before, these are after. Super amazing, right? Yeah, so that is it for today, guys. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. I'll be more than glad to assist you guys in any way possible. Please, if this is your first time coming to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and like, turn on the notification bell so that you my friend don't get to miss any of our new videos. So that is it, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can always drop them in the comment section. See you in our next video, guys. Bye for now.